3 reasons Sherlockians will love Moriarty the Patriot. It feels like the Sherlock Holmes canon has been reimagined in pretty much every way possible. It's been modernized, retold with animals, set in Capo Chico, and then there was that one time with the robot dinosaurs. The point is, it feels like the canon has been stretched in every possible direction, but step up to throw its hat into that ring is Moriarty the Patriot. The series that imagines the youth of Holmes' internal enemy. In particular, it gives some pretty solid reasoning behind his choice to be a criminal consultant. It's definitely a loose take on the canon, but there are a few things longtime fans will appreciate seeing. All 3 Moriarty brothers are present. Readers may know that Professor James Moriarty is not the only one with his last name or his first name, depending on where you look. There are either 2 or 3 Moriarty brothers, each named James, and at least something that carries over the Moriarty the Patriot. The brothers are actually named Albert, Louis, and William, and the last of whom will become the criminal mastermind we all know. But all 3 share a middle name, a note of Arthur Conan Doyle's name for those, or 3 brothers. Speaking in inconsistent, sibling numbers, there's actually a 4th brother floating around, but you have to read the manga to see what that's about. Moran and Porlock are in play. Those Sherlock Holmes stories are full of characters, some stick around, some come and go, so get forgotten for years at a time. But if you keep track of them, you'll be glad to know that Moriarty's associates are there. You didn't have to wait long to meet them. As early as Volume 1 of the manga, the professor's right-hand man Moran is assisting him. Petty criminal Fred Porlock even show up in a significant capacity. There's Red at home in the world of manga, too. The former is smug and spiky-haired, the later quiet and willowy. They're dispensable in the 3rd chapter in the manga, and stick around going forward. It's a believable, origin story. Expanding on the Sherlock Holmes canon is always a bit risky. There's lots of room for interpretation, but you could go awry if you're not careful. So Moriarty the Patriot, the absolute origin story, or the legendary criminal, that's up to whoever reads it. But the pieces all fit together. It even leaves some mysteries still intact. For example, Moriarty the Patriot never attempts to explain how or why our protagonist got as brilliant as he is. That's the truth of the story before it even begins. All we know is what he does with that knowledge. We also know that he was not originally of the King Noble class. He and his brother Louis were adopted into a wealthy family but treated as lower class citizens nonetheless. The Moriarty brothers do indeed plot and carry out perfect crimes, murders, arson, and more, but each connected to injustice perpetrated against the lower class by the upper class. As it makes the crimes excusable, but it makes Moriarty later's actions excusable when he goes toe-to-toe with the world's greatest detective. Again, that's up to the reader. Volume 1 of Moriarty the Patriot hits the ground running, never shy about its theme or intent, but it does play it fast and loose with the Holmes canon. Is it a good company there? But most modern stories do. Whether we're approaching it as a Sherlock Holmes fan or a mystery fan, it still offers some engaging stories, except instead of reading on to discover what committed the latest crime, you're reading on to find out what exactly the brothers James Moriarty will do, and why.